Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of MTV Catfish, Season 8, Episode 32, Paul and Caitea. Alright, but it's spelled like Caitea. I said, who spelled their name like that? That is really stupid, but oh, that's what it is. But I appreciate everyone who has been watching my Catfish videos. I'm going to say this in every video. I love the support. I love the comments, the subscribers, and everybody, new people, old people, people on the show. I love it that it makes me feel great that I get a lot of views and a lot of support on my Catfish videos. So, thank you. Now, I'm going to say this. I was very annoyed with this episode throughout the whole thing. I was kind of annoyed. Whatever happened at the end, the reveal, the person who searched for the show, the person who's going through this whole journey. I just was annoyed with a lot of things. So I'm not going to really give that long one as much as it is. I'm just going to go straight to the point and just keep it this. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I was annoyed about a lot of things. First thing, Samantha wrote the show. Samantha is the fiance of Paul, who's part of this journey of this Catfish episode. But when they said fiance, I was like, hold up. No. What are we not going to do? That's my first thing that got me annoyed with this whole thing. Since then, I was like, why are we doing this? In what world were I going to be allowing my freaking fiance going through his little thing in his mind about a person in the past that he can't get over? You better get over quickly, because you've been with me 8 years and you still can't get over that first person, the first love when you was 16 years old. Get out of here. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry, I may be a hardcore, cold-hearted person, which I'm really not a cold-hearted person, but at the same time, you was not going to convince me that you going to be still thinking about this person for all this long time because you didn't get the closure and nothing like that. She stood you up. She left you alone. That's it. You moved on. You've been with this girl for 8 years, got 3 kids, but somehow you look going through your page, saw those news feeds, saw Caitea, and now you still can't get over what could have been, and you thinking about her, all that stuff. So Samantha wrote this show and said, listen, I need your help to get the bottom of this so we can get this past behind us, because they was asking her why y'all didn't even get to walking down the aisle and marry. I've been there 8 years. She said it was her. She's more hesitant and fearful of marriage. So it wasn't really on him. Maybe he was ready to be a husband and be married, something like that. But she wasn't that ready. But part of me feel like the reason why she's not too ready because of it is what he has been showing her. It's like, I don't think he doesn't love her. I do believe that he loves Samantha and everything. But in the back of his mind, he always had this first love in his mind. And I was like, come on. I was not sitting here with that. I was done from there. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I was done when she said fiance. I said, fiance, why are we on the show? Why are we on the show? No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You want to find out about this catfish and see if something, what if this person is real? What happened? Alright, let's move on, y'all. So she wrote the show. She want to get help for her fiance and see what's going on. See, get the past behind this, because he's speaking about this person. It's been like 2 years since they haven't been talking, and then all of a sudden, we saw her on the page, reached out to her, texted her, messaged her, and said, hey, what's going on, everything. And she said, I don't know who you are. He said, you really don't know who I am? And apparently, Paul and Caitea met on Xbox. They used to play games together. They met on Xbox, and they had a relationship with Xbox. He lived in Michigan. She lived in Florida. And they've been talking back and forth. And I guess one time they were supposed to meet up. But I guess he was trying to go down to Florida. And while we get down there or trying to meet up, she just went MIA. Just went ghosted. They didn't say nothing. Just stood him up. And he was pissed off. He was so pissed off. He said, you know what? That's an And then she tried to reach out back to him. And I think he stopped talking for 6 months. He said, I'm busy. I can't with you. Because she did reach out to him. And then after that, 6 months later, then come out and it was like, yeah. So I was like, I don't understand that, but we'll see about that. So he met Katie when he was 16 years old. 16 years old. I don't know how old is he now, but 16 years old. And they said that was his love of his life. His love of his life. He just want to know if it's real, if it's something, if we have a genuine connection, everything. I reach out to her. I just want to know. And so Samantha got Paul. They been talking. They sit down together. And all that stuff. It was say some nice things about your wife. Do you live life? He say, yeah. My wife know I know about her. How I feel about her. But when they said about Katie, he said, oh, this yeah, 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 yeah. And Katie was like, like I said, I would be sitting here in this episode with my fiance if he go try and think about somebody else. I said, no, that's in the past. If you think about it, you go and put me through this journey, put me through all this ups and downs because you got in the back of your mind thinking about somebody else. Hell no. What the hell? You shouldn't even have sex with me to get 3 kids with me if you go and think about somebody. Calm down, Mizzle. Let's move on from that. So, they start an investigation. So basically, they want to get this solved and said and done to see if this person is actually the person real that he's been talking to, this person he had a genuine connection with, and it was something there. Because teetering, his relationship is teetering on the line of that, depending on the outcome of this catfish. I said her whole relationship with your fiance is dependent on about this outcome of the catfish. You better get out my face with that. You better get out my face. I want to know how Auntie Momo feel about this because I know she probably be just as annoyed with me of this episode. I didn't probably want to do this review, but I will give it to you. Next do the photo. Let's do the investigation. Did the photo search? The first picture didn't come up through. The second picture came up with something, and it came on the Facebook match. So they saw the Facebook page. Oh, before I mention that, is that yes, this person had been sending pictures, face pictures, body pictures, full body pictures, nude pictures with their face in it. I would say nude pictures, because usually when people catfish, they would send a picture of the body part and not the face. So this person sending the whole thing, that's legit the person you talking to, but we'll see. Also, not only sending pictures, sending him games, sending him Xbox, sending him gadgets, sending technology, sending him packages in the mail. I said, who was this person sending all this money? Where'd she get all this money from? Is she sugar mama? She just came on automatic sugar mama and he even asked for a sugar mama. So I was like, what is this? And she said she came up with some money and all that stuff like that. But they would say, if she could buy all these gadgets, but she can't even get a FaceTime and video chat with you, really? But they had been talking on the phone. And then also one time they been talking on the phone for 30 hours. I said, I don't know, you was a lie. You was a lie. You was a lie. Ain't no way. I'll be on the phone with somebody in 30 hours. I've been on the phone with people for like hours, but not on 30 hours. Especially if I like the person, like friends, we've been talking back and forth, talk about anything, people I might be interested in. Yeah, we might talk for a while, but not for no 30 hours. No, I need to sleep. I will hang up the phone in some way, shape, or form. So the investigation, so they came over to Katie. And they saw her Facebook page, and it seemed like a Katie kissing some guy. It's like she moved on, she's like at a wedding, and this is recently. So it was like, okay, it seemed like a legit profile. Okay. So they message that Katie and see what's going on. Hey Katie, what's up? This is me for Catfish. I'm trying to get information about some poor. And then we say, if you got any time, you got 2 minutes to talk to me, come, let's chat. And that was that. And then they said the name search. And they saw Katie, and it said, it's a Reddit page. It said, oh, KTCAITA is a catfish. And if you ever met a person named Katie who plays Xbox Call of Duty, also that's a trap. Call of Duty is a trap. And then stay away. So I was like, oh, what's going on here? So they didn't really have any other leads. But Katie, Katy, the one that was on the profile page, and the Google search with the KTCAITEA came up with the same Facebook page. Facebook page page of the same profile. So I was like, okay, this could be a fake profile or this is actually a legit person. Okay? So Katie messaged back and called Neve. She said, hey Neve, what's going on? I'm sorry. We say, this is Neve, Catfish. She said, yeah. And you have an idea on why I'm calling you? She said yes and no. And the reason why she said yes is because she said I had past experiences where other guys have been contacting me saying they have been talking to me and I have no idea who they are. I moved on. I got my own life. I'm married. I got a boyfriend and everything. I'm good. I'm Gucci. But who is these people contacting me? I had no idea. So somebody is probably using my stuff. So right in the day, we feel like this is a real profile. But whoever's using her pictures and her profile and her nudes is someone who close to her, who knows her, because they contacted her and using her pictures. So it had to be somebody that she knows that could be doing this. So they was like, have you talked to somebody named Paul? She said she used to play Xbox and she don't play it anymore. And she never had a relationship with anybody on Xbox. And she never had a relationship with anybody named Paul. She don't know who was a Paul. Everything. So they would say, can you Zoom link with me now and confirm that you is the person? She said, I can't because I'm at work right now. But I will send you a video of me saying that or stuff. So she said, cool. They hanged up. She sent a video. She said, hey, what's up? My name is Katie, and I haven't talked to anybody named Paul. And that was that. So it's actually the girl on the photos. So we was like, okay. That went wrong. They got Paul. They brought Paul up to speed. And when they played the video, because Samantha was there, she was listening to stuff too. When they played the video, he confirmed that the voice that he was talking to is not the voice that's in the video. So this Katie is the real legit Katie, but not the person he was talking to. So someone is actually using the real Katie's profile and pictures to catfish his men. I said, oh wow. Whew. Okay. So they said, let's put a pause on this. Let's go for the next day and see what's up, because he's, at this point, is kind of a little pissed off. Pissed off what's going on. It was like, wow, really? So the next day they came out, and he said he couldn't sleep. He ain't go to sleep till like 6 in the morning. I said, what? Why? Is it really that heartbreaking and devastating that you gotta, understand that you had this whole thing about your mind, about your first love. You built this genuine connection with this person. But then, that was 16 years old. I don't know how you was now. It's like 8, 7 years later. You had to be you gotta be like 24, 25, 26, going close to 30. And come on now. Come on. So, they got the next day. And he said, I contact Katie, see if she got any other information. Can you let me know if you got any information? She said, okay. He ain't getting no other information. He haven't heard from Katie and all that stuff. But Katie messaged, Neve said, have you found anything else? And he said, no, I haven't found anything else. Do you have found anything else? She said, no, right now, all stuff. So she said, can you give me the Zoom link? He said, cool, because yesterday she couldn't do it because she's at work. So legit, she ready to get on Zoom link. So she got on Zoom link where Paul was there. She said, hey, how's everything going? They said, how's it going on? She said, hold up, we missing someone. We was like, missing someone? What's going on? So she got up, moved to the left, came all the way back, and then a thing pops up. Bing! It was an older woman. So we all was like, what? What's going on here? Baby, let me tell you, the Katie the Katie is the daughter of the person who is catfishing Paul. And mind you, the person who has been catfishing Paul is Katie's mom. Yes, I said it. Katie's mom has been catfishing Paul. And now we all like, hold up. Hold up. That's another thing got me annoyed. My part got me annoyed is that he's fiance, he's engaged to someone, and he putting his fiance through all this. All this for a girl that you can't get out your damn mind. I'm sorry to say that, but come on now. I'm getting aggravated, agitated with that. That got me annoyed. And then another thing is that, hold up. This boy was 16 years old playing on Xbox. You clearly this is Katie's mom. So she was clearly an adult. 40 years old, talk to 16 years old. I was like, you know what? I don't like stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. I don't care. In Michigan, age of consent is 16, but I don't figure care because you're 40 years old, by effing a 16 years old boy. Even though it's legal in him to consent to things, but still, that's disgusting. And I don't want to put any more emphasis on this lady, but at the end of the day, she said she was lonely. Her mom died. Her oldest kid went to college. Katie went for her boyfriend, said she ain't alone and stuff. She had nothing to talk to. Katie said she knew about this 2 years ago, and she was pissed. She was livid because her mom did this to her, like betrayed her, basically. Took her photos because then when they asked Katie, do you know who would take your new photos and share it out? And she said, I would not think that person would do that, but I will call you or get you in the video and I'll talk to you later. But she knew who it was. But she didn't want to say it. She said she wanted to explain everything to the other day when they got on the phone. But she wanted to respect her mom, but she got her mom to come clean. So when they got on the thing, the mom said, yes, I'm just so sorry, just crying. And at this point, Paul was mad. And then not even mad, he more disgusted at the point. It's like, what is this? What is this? I know, no. Come on now. He was effing bombed throughout the whole thing, and I don't blame him. And I was sitting here getting very annoyed. I said, can this episode end? Can this episode end? Kimmy was like so sick of her stomach. Kimmy was like, she was so shocked. I was so shocked because I do not like that. In New York, the age of consent is 17, and I'm 34 years old. You know I have people who 17 trying to hit me up, and I be blocking them. I said, nope, 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 nope. You're not catching me. I don't care if you consent, but no, no. No, it's not cute. And she said she liked the affection and the love and affection and attention for these boys. Because, yes, you're giving them nude pictures. Now, we find out how you got the nude pictures. She said her daughter take pictures on her phone for her, like her boyfriend at the time. She wait till her daughter go to sleep. And she sneak in her daughter's room, look at her phone, send the news pictures that her daughter took into her phone, and delete the sending messages from her phone so she won't notice that it was that. So when Katie found out, she said she was pissed off at all stuff, and she had a long time. But she said she, as her mom, she understand everything, and they made up and reconciled and everything. But she was devastated. But even at the same time, she was kind of hurt because she said, "How can she did that? She brushed my trust." I was like, "This is to my mom. I'm supposed to trust her for everything, my life, and she would do this." And she said, "I can't. I can't." And that's want to end it right there because at the end of the day, Samantha and Paul got this behind them. He moving on. He said he's sorry to put his family through that craziness, and they're gonna move on for the wedding. And I guess Katie is talking about her story and helping others with that. But I'm sorry, but I can't even give you any more because I was so devastated. I was annoyed. I don't like stuff like that. I really don't like stuff like that at all. I don't care. That's disgusting. And I'll leave it like that. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode. And I'll talk to y'all later. Alright? Peace.